Hello again, I'm Richard Morecroft, and thanks for joining us here at the Letters and Numbers Racecourse, where our words and equations have been thoroughbred to be puzzle pace setters and ready to bolt from the barrier and ride like the wind. Our jubilant jockeys, Lily Serna and David Astle. And down at the track, to give it a crack, our contestants. First up, our carryover champion, government management consultant, Ian Phillips. Welcome back, Ian.
Thank you, Richard.
Now, last night you took us to wild Africa, and there you were sitting next to a silverback gorilla. Some more travels tonight?
Where would you like to go?
Oh, well, I think you're the tour guide. Where do you want to take us?
I can't forget climbing Mount Kilimanjaro. We started the ascent at 1:30 in the morning, zigzagged up a scree slope to get to the peak of Kili for a sunrise, which was just a magical moment.
Oh, that would have been brilliant, and very hard work, I imagine.
It took a lot out of me, but I managed to make it back down again.
That's the important bit. We're glad, because otherwise you wouldn't be with us tonight.
So,
welcome back. And tonight's challenger is mechanical engineer Brent Dalton. Hello, Brent.
G'day, Richard. How you doing?
I'm well, thank you. And you love cars, but you would especially like actually to build one, wouldn't you?
That's always been the dream, Richard. It sort of takes time, money, and inclination, and I've always had 2 out of 3. Getting to the point where I can put it all together.
Let me try and guess. But no, if you're going to build a car from the ground up, isn't that immensely complex with modern technology?
Well, no, it's actually easier because a lot of stuff is plug and play these days.
Right. Okay. And, well, one of these days we might hear that you've actually done it. Good luck. So, all the best tonight. Ian Phillips and Brent Dalton. Let's dive into the dictionary with our first letters for tonight. And, Ian, choose away, please.
could I start with a consonant, please?
Sure. Let's start with R.
And then another one?
T.
Could we go for a third?
D.
Let's try vowel now.
U.
And another vowel?
I.
And another vowel?
E.
And another vowel?
A.
And a consonant?
M.
And finally a vowel.
And last letter, I.
First 30 seconds. First letters, Ian, how did you go?
I had a 6.
What about you, Brent?
Just a 5 for me, Richard.
Let's begin with your 5.
Irate.
And Ian?
Mitered?
Mitered sounds good, David.
I rate mitered as a better word. It's a good 6. Well played. I had muriated here, Richard, for an 8, and then I just double-checked, and muriate, which is a type of chloride, is only a noun. So sometimes even the dictionary guy falls into a pitfall. So I will offer matured as a 7.
Very nicely offered. And Ian scored 6 points. Next letters, your turn, Brent.
Could I please have a consonant?
Sure. Let's start with S.
I've got another consonant.
C.
Another one.
R.
I'll go a vowel.
E.
Another vowel.
O.
Go a vowel.
Another E.
A consonant.
S.
A consonant.
N.
And I'll go a vowel, please.
And to finish, U.
Thanks, Lily. 30 seconds on the clock. Well, Brent, how'd you go with those?
I got a 7, Richard.
Ian,
I also have a 7.
let's have yours, please.
Screens.
And yours?
Uncross.
Uns, we always have to check, don't we?
Yeah, well, I can uncross my arms. That's all very well. Does the Macquarie uncross its arms or any other thing that is crossed? To remove from a crossed position, to uncross one's legs, as the case may be. Well played, good 7s. Censure was lurking in there, which is to admonish or to blame, and censures is a possible 8.
Nice 8, David, well found. But Ian and Brent, very solid 7s. Numbers coming up next. Contestants use a combination of high and low numbers, along with the core principles of mathematics to get as close as they can to the target number. Ian, pick away.
Thank you. Could I go for the classroom mix, please, Lily?
Thanks, Ian. That's 1 large and 5 small. And our numbers. 5, 3, 4, 10, 5, and the large is 25. The target to reach is 474.
Thank you, Lily. 30 seconds to get there. Well, Ian, how close did you get?
I got to 475.
Just 1 away. Brent, you're nodding your head.
Exactly the same for me. I almost had it.
Look, good going, both of you. Just 1 away. Ian, what did you do?
I started with 25 times 5
25 times 5
is 125 times 4,
by the 4,
which gets us to 500.
500.
I then took away 10,
Take the 10.
and then 3 times 5 is 15.
3 by 5 is 15.
Take that away, and you're left with 475.
Well done. 475.
475, just 1 off the target. So, Brent, did you do it the same way?
No, I did it a different way. I did 10 plus 5
10 plus 5 plus 4 is 19.
times 25.
Is 475.
So, very nice, neat method there, Brent. Lily, what did you do?
This is what I did. Now, 5 by 5 is 25. Add the other 25 is 50. Take the 3 is 47. By the 10 is 470. Add the 4 is 474.
Lovely way to start the night mathematically. I like the way that the figures just keep getting smaller and smaller and smaller because there's so much you've got to cram in there, but you did it beautifully. Well done, Lily. But Ian and Brent, nice going. 7 each. So Brent on 14, Ian only 6 points ahead on 20 as we head for our first break. Your first word mix tonight is fire dial. And the clue this time, place where oxygen is grown. Back after the break.